Safety is a growing concern for many people across the United States. With rising crime rates in certain areas, the idea of safety is more important than ever, especially for those deciding where to live or move next. In a country as diverse as the U.S., some cities face unique challenges that make them far more dangerous than others. In today's video, we're going to dive into the top 10 most dangerous cities in the U.S. for 2024. We'll be exploring the reasons behind their crime rates, the challenges they face, and even the efforts being made to improve safety in these areas. From shocking statistics to real-life stories, this video aims to provide you with a clear picture of the most dangerous places in the country right now. And, just a heads up, some of the cities on this list may come as a surprise to you. Let's get started. St. Louis has consistently ranked high on lists of dangerous cities, and 2024 is no different. Recent crime statistics show a violent crime rate of 1,800 incidents per 100,000 people, well above the national average. Property crime rates are also significantly higher than in other major U.S. cities. The high crime rate is largely attributed to socioeconomic challenges, including poverty, unemployment, and a lack of adequate community resources. St. Louis struggles with gang violence, drug-related crimes, and issues within its justice system that contribute to the ongoing safety concerns. Local authorities have implemented initiatives such as increased police presence in high-crime areas and community policing programs aimed at building trust between law enforcement and residents. However, these efforts have had mixed results so far. A notable recent incident involved a shootout in a residential neighborhood, which resulted in multiple injuries and heightened concerns among residents about their safety. This tragic event is a reflection of the larger issues that St. Louis faces as it continues to grapple with violent crime. Memphis has one of the highest violent crime rates in the country, with recent data indicating over 2,300 violent incidents per 100,000 people. Property crime is also a major issue, with frequent reports of burglary, theft, and vehicle-related crimes. The city faces several challenges that contribute to its crime rate, including poverty, gang activity, and a lack of economic opportunities. The combination of these factors creates an environment where crime can thrive, making Memphis a particularly dangerous place for residents. A recent news story highlighted a tragic carjacking incident that took place in a busy area of the city, leaving residents shaken and raising questions about public safety. Despite increased efforts by law enforcement, including community policing initiatives, crime remains a significant concern for Memphis. Detroit remains one of the most dangerous cities in the U.S. due to its high crime rate and ongoing social and economic challenges. Recent crime data shows a violent crime rate of approximately 2,200 incidents per 100,000 people, along with high property crime rates involving theft and burglary. The city's crime issues are closely linked to poverty, unemployment, and the decline of the automotive industry, which has left many residents struggling economically. The lack of job opportunities and underfunded social services have contributed to a high crime rate, making Detroit a challenging place for residents seeking safety and stability. Local initiatives aimed at reducing crime include community-led neighborhood watch programs and increased police patrols in high-crime areas. These efforts have shown some progress, but the overall impact on crime reduction has been limited so far. Despite these challenges, Detroit's residents continue to work toward building a safer community, showing resilience in the face of adversity. Baltimore faces a unique set of challenges that contribute to its ranking as one of the most dangerous cities in the U.S. The city has struggled with a high violent crime rate, with recent data showing around 2,100 violent incidents per 100,000 people. Property crime, including burglary and vehicle theft, also remains a significant issue. Over the past few years, Baltimore has seen a persistent trend of violent crime, driven by issues such as gang activity, drug trafficking, and systemic poverty. The opioid crisis has also played a major role in fueling crime, as addiction often leads to increased criminal activity. Economic struggles, including a lack of job opportunities in certain neighborhoods, have only made the situation worse. The high crime rates in Baltimore have had a profound impact on both residents and businesses. Many residents feel unsafe in their own neighborhoods, and some businesses have been forced to close or relocate due to safety concerns. Despite these challenges, Baltimore has made efforts to improve public safety, such as community policing initiatives and partnerships between law enforcement and local organizations to address the root causes of crime. While these efforts are ongoing, significant work remains to be done to create a safer environment for everyone in the city. Albuquerque has a crime rate that is significantly higher than the national average, with recent data showing around 1,900 violent incidents per 100,000 people. Property crime is also a major issue, with high rates of burglary, theft, and vehicle-related crime across the city. Specific neighborhoods, such as the International District and parts of downtown Albuquerque, are particularly affected by crime. These areas often struggle with gang activity, drug-related crimes, and issues stemming from poverty and a lack of economic opportunities. The city's geographic isolation has also contributed to difficulties in accessing resources and employment, further exacerbating the problem. Recent changes in Albuquerque's crime landscape have been mixed. On the one hand, local authorities have increased efforts to combat crime through initiatives such as community policing and expanding support for addiction treatment programs. On the other hand, the city has seen a surge in vehicle thefts, which has continued to be a persistent issue. While there are signs of progress in some areas, Albuquerque still faces significant challenges in reducing its crime rates and ensuring safety for all its residents. Kansas City has been grappling with a challenging safety situation with crime rates that are higher than the national average. Recent data indicates a violent crime rate of about 1,800 incidents per 100,000 people, along with high property crime rates that include theft, burglary, and vehicle-related offenses. Violent crime, particularly homicides and aggravated assaults, is one of the most significant issues facing Kansas City. The city also struggles with drug-related crime, which contributes to violence and property offenses. Certain neighborhoods, such as East Side and parts of the downtown area, are particularly affected by these crime issues, making them challenging places for residents. Local officials and residents have expressed concerns about the persistent crime issues in Kansas City. Law enforcement has been working on initiatives to curb the violence, such as increasing police presence in high-crime areas and collaborating with community organizations to address underlying issues like poverty and lack of opportunities. However, the success of these efforts has been mixed, with many residents feeling that more needs to be done to ensure their safety. Despite the challenges, community leaders and local organizations remain committed to creating a safer environment for everyone in Kansas City. New Orleans has experienced a surge in violent crime in recent years, with the current violent crime rate standing at around 1,950 incidents per 100,000 people. Property crime, including theft, burglary, and vehicle-related offenses, also remains a significant issue across the city. The impact of crime on daily life in New Orleans is profound, affecting residents and businesses alike. Many residents feel unsafe in their neighborhoods, and businesses have reported difficulties in maintaining operations due to theft and safety concerns. The tourism industry, which is a major economic driver for the city, has also been affected, as crime incidents can deter visitors from exploring certain parts of the city. Community-led efforts have emerged to combat crime, including neighborhood watch programs and partnerships between local organizations and law enforcement to improve community relations. Additionally, initiatives to provide job training and support services for at-risk individuals have been implemented to address the root causes of crime. While these efforts are a step in the right direction, New Orleans continues to face significant challenges in reducing crime and ensuring the safety of its residents. Chicago ranks high on this list due to its ongoing struggle with violent crime, particularly gun violence. The city has a violent crime rate of approximately 1,850 incidents per 100,000 people, with gun-related violence accounting for a significant portion of these incidents. Gang activity, drug trafficking, and economic disparities are among the major contributing factors to the high crime rate. Notable incidents such as mass shootings in some of Chicago's most vulnerable neighborhoods have continued to make headlines. These tragic events highlight the challenges the city faces in terms of addressing gun violence and ensuring the safety of its residents. Certain areas, such as Englewood and Austin, are particularly affected by high levels of crime, making daily life difficult for those who live there. Despite these challenges, there have been some signs of progress. The city has increased investment in community-led initiatives aimed at reducing violence, including programs that provide job training and youth mentorship. Law enforcement has also focused on reducing gun violence by targeting illegal firearms and working with federal authorities to dismantle criminal networks. However, setbacks, such as the persistence of gang violence and the socioeconomic challenges faced by many residents, continue to hinder the city's progress in improving safety. Cleveland ranks high on this list due to its high rates of violent crime and property crime. The The city has a violent crime rate of approximately 1,900 incidents per 100,000 people, with aggravated assaults, shootings, and robberies being some of the most common types of crime. Property crime, including theft and burglary, also remains a major concern for Cleveland residents. Law enforcement in Cleveland has been working to manage crime rates through various initiatives, including increased patrols in high-crime areas, community engagement programs, and partnerships with federal agencies to target gang activity. Despite these efforts, progress has been slow, and many neighborhoods continue to experience high levels of crime. The lack of economic opportunities and systemic poverty are significant factors contributing to the city's crime issues. A recent news story highlighted a tragic shooting incident in a residential neighborhood that left multiple victims injured. The incident has raised further concerns among residents about the ongoing violence in their communities. While local authorities are working to address these issues, Cleveland still faces significant challenges in reducing crime and ensuring the safety of its residents. Oakland tops the list as the most dangerous city in the U.S. for 2024, primarily due to its exceptionally high rates of violent crime and ongoing social challenges. The city has a violent crime rate of approximately 2,400 incidents per 100,000 people, making it significantly higher than the national average. Crimes such as aggravated assaults, shootings, and armed robberies are rampant throughout the city, contributing to a heightened sense of insecurity among residents. Broader issues, such as poverty, unemployment, and a lack of community resources, have fueled the crime problem in Oakland. The city's struggles with homelessness, gang violence, and drug-related offenses have only added to its challenges. The economic disparities between different neighborhoods in Oakland are stark, leading to social tensions that often manifest in criminal activities. Law enforcement agencies are stretched thin, and despite their best efforts, managing crime in such an environment has proven to be incredibly challenging.